Welcome back. This is the Storey Report.
I'm Cam Woolfrey.
I'm Tom Storey, and it is January 6th, as you can see by our nice little calendar, and it's really cold outside.
So we thought it would be appropriate to take a look at the year in review, where we stand at the end of 2017, and get you prepared looking at 2018.
2017 was an interesting year in the Toronto real estate market. And when we look back, it's going to be a year that might actually be studied to figure out what actually happened and why the government came in and intervened. But let's look at December of 2017 and show you what actually happened. So in December, the average price point was $735,000 across the entire GTA. But when we look at the detached housing market, your average price was just in the middle of $1.2 to $1.3 million, sitting with an inventory level of 3.2 months, which is still a pretty good seller's market. Now, something interesting is that at the end of the year, the detached housing market was actually slightly down, and that's because inventory levels have gone up. When we look at the semi-detached market, the average price in December was just over $900,000. That's an 11% increase from December to December because their inventory levels are at 1.3 months of inventory, which we would call a hot seller's market.
Right, now switching over to the condos, months of inventory are at 1.48 and 1.58 for condos and townhomes respectively. So still a very hot seller's market. Now we look at average price point, condos are at $532,000, which is up 14.1% year over year. Now when we look at townhomes, it was a bit of a surprise this month, but we're looking at an average price point of $649,000, which was actually down 2.4%. But don't worry about that. Most of these townhomes are condo ownership, so going forward, expect the same trends for both condos and townhomes in 2018.
As we move into 2018, I think a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen in our market this year, specifically because of these new mortgage regulations.
Right, now on top of that, there's also a couple of economic factors that we're going to want to take note of.
Now, I had the opportunity to sit down with CP24 on New Year's Day of all days to talk about these new regulations. If you'd like to see that full interview, you can check it out in our bio or in the link below.
And just quickly, things to take note of are unemployment rate, immigration, interest rates, and the fourth is NAFTA and whether or not that dissolves or comes to fruition in a new agreement in April 2018.
Overall, we think 2018 is going to be a great year if you are an investor or a homeowner. We think there's going to be healthy appreciation levels across the board.
Now, as we've been saying before, we expect it to be a very healthy year for freehold ownership. In terms of condos, we expect them to go along their current trends, all things being equal.
Last off, thank you so much for watching our videos this year. We hope you have an awesome new year, and we will talk to you soon.